Hey, it's Dr. J. Hi, everybody. I wanted to do a quick video on ONET. I've had a lot of questions about ONET and why I think it's such a fantastic tool, what else you can use it for, things like that. So I'm going to do a quick video for you. So this is ONET. If you type in ONET, you'll get it. If you type in ONETONLINE.org, you'll still get it. But normally you just Google ONET and it pops up. Okay, so the first things first, the occupational quick search. So when you're in ONET and you're trying to figure out a certain job classification or a certain job career or series, and you're just trying to gain more information about something, this is the perfect place to find it. All right, so here I'm going to use human resources popped up as my example and hit enter. So under the quick search, you get all these iterations of potentially what human resources would be or what you're looking for. So just so happens that the very first one, human resources specialist, is the one I was looking for. So we're here in the summary report. So the summary report is really important because it not only gives you a summary of the knowledge, skills, and abilities, aka the KSAs, it also gives you all of the other types of positions that also includes human resources. Okay, I think that's just fascinating for those that just need a little bit more information about it. So under tasks, the little plus sign allows you to see more of what's there. So how am I going to use this for my resume, Dr. J? I am so glad you asked me. So the way you use ONET to create your resume is, so you search for your current position. Say you're an HR specialist and this is what you were looking for, but you don't know all of the details that you've actually been doing. So with ONET, you can simply copy and paste anything you want, save it to a Word document, and once you save it to a Word document, you can then move it over to your resume or to a platform that you're trying to beef up your background. Another fantastic tool in ONET is the technology skills. So because we all use technology in our day-to-day work, no matter if we work in janitorial services or a landscaper, we're going to be using technology in one way, shape, or form or another. Okay? So you're going to go to technology skills again, click on the plus sign. This shows you all of the technology that you're either using or potentially need to start using. It's amazing. So data mining, I've talked about that. Data mining is really important because it's something that agencies and recruiters use to kind of weed out applications that don't have the keywords or reference to the job announcement they have. All right, I'll have another video for that. So we go further down, knowledge, same thing, click on the plus sign. And you can break this down and put this in your resume so it has a qualitative factor, not just showing all the statistics that you've done, but also outlining how you've done those things. Going down to skills, same thing here. These are some basic skills. What I love about skills is it talks about things that you normally don't know you need to do that particular job. So for this example, active learning, the understanding of implications of new information for both current and future problem solving and decision making, which also means you need to learn how to critically think and how to handle problems in a very professional leadership way, so that way you're successful in this particular position. Abilities, same thing. Some of those that are working in human resources don't realize that they may have to do some oral presentations. They may have to train others. And so this kind of goes into those things that you may not think about when you're looking at a new position. Work activities. So work activities is interesting also because like I was just saying, training and teaching others. As a human resources specialist, a lot of us don't think of HR specialists as teaching and training others. They look at it as, employee advocates, things like that. But there's a lot of different facets to human resources. All right. Detailed work activities. This is just interesting because it reiterates some of the same things that were just said. So if you just skip down to the detailed work activities, you can also get a synopsis of how this position functions and flows within an organization. All right, work context. So job zone is interesting because this gives you an overall idea of what you're going to be doing, right? The education that's required, which is really important. So if you're looking into going to human resources specialist and you don't have a bachelor's, more than likely you will need to earn or obtain a bachelor's in order to become an HR specialist, right? Not always true, but you could also be an HR assistant or an executive assistant, but to be a specialist, that's a certain educational background. And right here, so this shows 47% of the people currently working as human resources specialists have their bachelor's. That's what it's showing, all right? Another thing that is really nifty about O-Net is the credentials. So say you're looking to go into HR and you need to find some training. You could click on the Find Training button or the Find Certifications, and it will link you to other aspects of human resources training that you may not have known about. Also apprenticeship.gov, which is also linked to USA Jobs, which I have another video about. Okay, work styles. You need to have some integrity. You need to be able to cooperate with people. You need to have some attention to detail. You need to be dependable. So all of these are characteristics for you to either learn and develop, or just make sure that you're currently doing those things and showing how you're the best candidate for the position if you're putting in for these positions. All right, so some related occupations. This kind of goes hand in hand with what we were talking about before with all of the other positions. And so these kind of link, but there's probably some different educational backgrounds for all of these. So I know for sure fraud examiners, you have to have a fraud examining certification in order to work as a fraud examiner, okay? So this is the fun part, wages and employment trends. So I love O-Net because it is so open and honest and transparent. So this says the median wages of 2018 were $29.27, okay? The median salary was $60,000. That's what it was. So say you want to figure out what your local is, because these are not geographically mutually exclusive. So clicking on the local and then taking you to your state will show you how much an HR specialist gets paid in your actual geographical area. All right. Something else interesting. It says projected growth, meaning that how fast will this particular position grow, and is it worth it for me to get a bachelor's, and will there be a job ready for me? That's what this is basically telling you. And this is saying yes. So this says projected growth between 2018 and 2028 is an average of 4 to 6%. Okay. Now that does not include people that retire. That does not include that. Okay. Projected openings, 67,000 openings between 2018 and 2028. And then the state trends. So you can always click on there, find your state, and see the trends. All right. They also have a nifty little job site that takes you to different platforms. But overall, this is O-Net, and this is a fantastic way of figuring out and finding what you need when you need it. And if you want to go back, the highlighted one is always your last saved, which is always wonderful. And as I said again, all you got to do is put it in here. I put in actor, I mean, they have every job. This is actually the link to the Bureau of Labor Statistics. So any position and job that has been created, there is a job description, knowledge, skills, and abilities in here for you to review and for you to get some insight on what it takes to be in that position. Just for fun, let's click on actor. Okay, so I mean, this is wonderful. Summary report. Plays parts in a stage, television, radio, video, motion picture productions. So if you did not know all the things an actor can do, they could be on stage, aka Broadway, television, radio, video, or motion picture productions. It's wonderful. And these are all the different characteristics: actor, actress, comedian, comic, community theater actor. It's really amazing. Brings on the tasks. These are some of the tasks that an actor has to do. This is some of the technology an actor has to be familiar with. So like I said, no matter what position you're looking at going in, or what position you're currently in, or if you're trying to just beef up your resume, O-Net is a fantastic way to do that and do it successfully. So if you have any comments, questions, or concerns, please feel free to contact me. Until then, I am here for you and your success. Have a wonderful day.